With Amazon Prime Days fast approaching, it's that time of year for a YAYS and NAYS roundup. Today, I'm going to share my Amazon favorites, including my travel all-stars and some life-changing products I've started using in my everyday life to feel and look my healthiest. Let's go. I think it's going to be easiest to divide this video up into 3 different parts. First, I'm going to go over all of my top Amazon travel must-haves. Then I'm going to share some items I feel have made an amazing difference in my life this year, especially when it comes to aging healthily. And finally, we are going to wrap it up with some of my favorite Amazon travel wardrobe finds. Along the way, I'll also be sharing a few items I've tried out over the year that were just total nays. We're going to kick off the travel must-haves with something you have seen a lot on my channel, and that is the Love Book backpacks. I have my larger gray one, which is the 18-inch one that I have used so much, and I used it for the first time last year when I traveled to Japan and Korea, and it was amazing. And I've used it multiple times since then, and it has been the perfect personal item backpack for me. And then I have the smaller navy one that's actually my mom's, but she's let me use it for a few videos. And again, just a perfect backpack for if you are traveling with just like a carry-on suitcase and then you want another larger personal item that you can also pack some things in that you're going to need for your trip. These Love Book backpacks are just perfect for those. Next on our must-have list is this collapsible water bottle. I love to drink me some water, and if you have been on this channel or been watching these videos for a while, this is not a surprise to you. I use this bottle all the time. I've had quite a few people comment that they're like, oh my gosh, you'll never be able to get the creases clean from where it collapses. It actually has a very wide opening, so it is easy to get a bottle brush down in there and thoroughly clean the water bottle. I have no issues getting this water bottle clean at all. So if that is something that has been holding you back from getting one of these, I would suggest that you go ahead and get one because it really truly is a space saver, and I just absolutely love having this lightweight water bottle with me to carry around no matter where I go. Third on our list is this beautiful yellow RFID Buffway wallet. This has been, again, featured in many videos that I have done because it is a favorite. The leather is nice and soft and buttery. I love the bright yellow color because I can easily find it in whatever bag I have put it in. It holds the perfect amount of cards in your ID and a little bit of money that you need to carry with you. Our fourth item is this Packable backpack. This again is something that I carry with me on almost all of my trips, and it really is a workhorse. I've used it when we did our little stay at the Buddhist temple last year. I used it to carry our stuff that we needed to have for our overnight there because we didn't need to bring a full backpack or suitcase with us, and it was the perfect size to bring along what we needed. But I've used it on lots of trails. It has held up so well, and again, another bright yellow item, so I can easily find it. It's a perfect thing to have along, especially if you think that you might end up having more stuff to bring back with you from your trip than you took with you. It's always nice to have another little packable backpack with you. It takes up so little room. Our next item is another yellow one. I was in a yellow theme this year. I love the bright color and being able to spot things easier. I guess as I'm getting older, I want to be able to see what I'm looking for. And this yellow packable umbrella does just that. After my trip to Japan and Korea last year, where we got rained on so much, and Alex had an umbrella, but I did not because I lived in the Pacific Northwest for 25 years and I did not need an umbrella. Northwesterners do not carry umbrellas. Well, I really could have used an umbrella on that trip. I'm going to be honest with you. I got soaking wet a couple of different times where if I'd had an umbrella, I would have been a little more protected. So when I came back, one of the first things I purchased was this packable umbrella, and it has gone on all of my trips with me. Luckily, I haven't had to use it like I would have had to use it last year in Japan. Next up is this magnetic portable charger. My life has changed since I have started using this magnetic portable charger. I have other chargers that I've talked about in the past that have, you know, been cable connected chargers, which is fine. And I still will probably continue to take one of those as a backup. But it has been so nice to be able to use the magnetic charger to just pop on the back of your phone and be able to still use your phone easily while you are walking around, especially for me when I need to take video on my iPhone. It really is a game changer for me. The next item is a new item I got after our Puerto Rico trip, and that is this Igloo packable tote cooler. I wish I'd had something, and my friend Mary actually did have the larger versions of these when we were in Puerto Rico, which was what inspired me to purchase one when I got back, to be able to carry stuff down to the beach or even on a hike that we would be able to keep cool. There's nothing like getting down to the beach and having a hot bottle of water. It was nice to be able to have something I could put ice in and keep things cool while we were on the beach, or even when we took them hiking, to be able to have a cool drink at the end of our hike. It packs down to a really small pouch, but yet it opens up and holds, it says it holds 6 cans, and I have used it at the beach here, and it does hold 6 cans and a little bit more. So it's a little bit larger than a 6-pack. And for me, it's the perfect size to be able to take with me to carry whatever I want to. I can also use it to potentially take snacks with me on the plane, especially if I'm in a situation where I don't have to worry about getting caught with a second personal item or something like that. Y'all, it is getting really, really dark outside. I've got lights on in here in the office to help with the lighting for the video, but man, it's almost like it's turning into night out there. I don't know if we're in for, I haven't heard any thunder yet, so I'm not sure if we're going to get a big storm or not. But if you hear thunder in the next few minutes, that's why. Ooh, I just saw lightning. Okay, so we're going to keep going until I can't go anymore. Our next item are these mesh compression packing cubes from Trip Travel. Y'all, I have always loved my compression packing cubes, but I love them even more now that I can actually see what I have packed in those packing cubes. In fact, I am thinking about doing a video in the coming weeks where I compare the different ways of packing the compression packing cubes, so you can get an idea of different ways that you can pack them to get the most use out of them, or the most space out of them, I guess. Next up is this magnetic case and tripod set that I purchased after I was researching ways to be able to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to take better pictures when you are traveling solo. And my gosh, I have used the hell out of this thing. I absolutely love it. It is, it's so compact and easy to carry around. You can use your phone either horizontally or vertically, and it's so easy. Not only for taking pictures, but if you are someone who likes to read or watch movies while you are on the plane, it sets up really nicely on your tray table in front of you, or you can actually hold it by the bottom and watch whatever you want to watch. It's got so many different uses. And our last new Amazon travel must-have, new for this year, are these foldable eyeglasses. Again, you've seen them probably in quite a few videos I've done. They are so lightweight, easy to pack, just slim-lined, and the vision through them, it works really well too. I forget to mention that in many of the videos, but you actually can see through them really well. But I love the fact that they fold up, little case that you can carry, and they work really well. Just a great way to lighten up your load when you are packing. And now for our first nay of this video, and it is the Verage roller underseat roller bag. I forget what order the words go in, but basically this Verage suitcase was a total nay. I used it on a trip recently. I did a whole review video on that. So if you want to see more information on why I do not like this bag, I will have that video linked below. Now let's talk about some life-changing products that I have gotten from Amazon this year that I have really do feel like they've made a difference. And the first one is this red light therapy mask. Now this is not the Omnilux mask. This is a dupe and a less expensive version, but I have been using this now for about 4 months, and I use it about 3 days a week. I get up first thing in the morning. Well, I don't even get up. I open the drawer next to my bed and I pull it out and I put it on and I just lay there for another 10 minutes while I am, trying to wake myself up for the day. I do feel like it has made a difference. I got the idea. I've been watching Angie Hot and Flashy for years, and I know she is a big proponent of the Omnilux mask, and I couldn't pull the trigger to spend, $500 or $600 to get both the neck and the face mask from Omnilux. So I wanted to try out something that was a little less expensive first and see if I liked it, if I would actually use it, and if I thought that it would make a difference. And I have to say, I do feel like it makes a difference. I'm not going to go into all of the reasons why red light therapy works, but there are hundreds of videos on YouTube of various different dermatologists and other skin specialists talking about why red light therapy is so good for you, especially for us with aging skin and sun damage, which I have. And unfortunately, if you've been watching the past few videos, you've seen that I have this spot here on my chin, which is unfortunately a type of skin cancer, and I will be getting it treated over the next several months. But so you're going to continue to unfortunately see that spot on my face, but it is what it is. I do use a lot of sunscreen and wear a hat these days, but I live at a beach. It's kind of hard to avoid the sun, and most of this damage was done before I was 20 years old anyway. So there you have it. Aside from that, I do think that the red light therapy mask is working so well. So if you've been thinking about trying one out, I think this is a great version of one to try before you spend the big bucks. Moving to the other extreme of price range, this vitamin holder has been a game changer for me. I love that I can divide my earlier in the day vitamins from my nighttime vitamins, and I like that they come in little individual holders, so I can just take, when I go to travel, I can just take the few that I need. If I'm only going to be gone like a night or 4 nights, I can just take those 4 with me, and I don't have to take the whole system with me. Plus I love the bright colors and the rainbow. I think you can get one that's more like grays and blacks and like ombre, but I really love all of the bright colors in here. It just brightens up my bathroom, I think. Next up is this weighted vest. I bought this about a month ago, and I have been using it about 3 days a week. I did get an adjustable weighted vest, but what that means is it comes with a bunch of little sand filled baggies that you can add to the pockets in the vest to make it heavier. Honestly, I have started, it goes from like 11 to 20 pounds or 22 pounds. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I have been using only the 11 pounds because a couple of different reasons. Number one, I thought I was in really good shape, and then I went out and walked with this weighted vest the first day that I went to do it, and I walked about 5 miles that day. Whew, man, it gets your heart rate up a lot faster than just doing a regular walk. So it is that just adding those 11 pounds puts a lot more effort into your walk for sure. And it's just been so hot and humid. I have not wanted to add any more weight because I am drenched in sweat when I get home from walking with my vest any day that I do that. But I am hoping that by the fall, when it starts to cool off, I'll also be at a level that I'm ready to add a little more weight. I am also going to put in another weighted vest that might be a better beginner weighted vest if it's something that you're curious about trying, that comes in like, I think 8, 10, or 12 pound options, and it might be a little easier to use. I like this one, but honestly, if I were to do it over again, I might just get a single weighted vest that attaches in the front like a vest, because it's a little easier to get on and off. I don't usually get into a whole lot of makeup stuff on this channel, but I did want to share one thing that I've been using for several months now that I just really like how it brightens up my face, and it's this e.l.f. Cheek Glow in blush. And they do have several other colors available, but I just think that this blush color, I don't use very much. It's like a little tiny dab, and I just put it on the tops of my cheeks here. I watched Glam Girl Gabby. She did a video, I think, using the e.l.f. products, and that's where I got the inspiration to purchase it and start using it. And I have really, really loved this cheek glow. I think it just adds a little bit of sparkle. And, you know, don't we all need a little bit of sparkle in our lives these days? The other kind of makeup beauty product that I have really fallen in love with this year are the Essie brand gel nail polishes. I love to do a gel pedicure because I just like having the color last forever on my toes, right? Don't we? I mean, I want to walk around on the beach and not have to worry about the paint getting chipped off of my nails on a regular basis. Well, the Essie gel is not, like, it doesn't damage your nail beds like a typical gel polish, you know, manicure would, but it does hold up forever. Like what I'm using right now is kind of a nude color, and then you put the overcoat, top coat on. And I have really, really liked how this has looked. It kind of looks like a French manicure from back in the days when French manicures were a thing. And then I have a couple of other colors that I have enjoyed using too. But the color lasts forever. Like I can have this on for 5 days and it won't chip off. It's been a great find, and it's not very expensive at all. Another product that I've started using this year and is fantastic for both travel and regular use, and it's this Quip toothbrush. I like the slimlined style of it, and the fact that the charge will hold for, I don't know, like 60 days before you need to recharge it. So, I mean, you can take it traveling and not have to worry about bringing batteries or a charger with you. It comes with a nice little travel cover for the head. It has really, really been, I mean, it's a toothbrush, so what can we say? I could go on and on about a toothbrush, but it's lightweight and it's been a favorite of mine. I just wanted to throw it out there. If any of you had been looking at the Quip toothbrush but weren't sure if you wanted to get it or not, I have really enjoyed using mine. Next is this bamboo magic washcloth. Again, it's another item that I learned about from Angie Hot and Flashy. I have actually had this for a couple of years. This thing truly gets the makeup off of your face. I use it with a little bit of cleansing balm. Well, I guess I use it with my face cleaner too. But generally speaking, when I'm taking off like the end of the day makeup or, you know, sunscreen that I've had on, this bamboo washcloth really gets it off very well. And then it rinses almost completely clean and it dries really fast. It really is magic. And like I said, I've had it for 2 years and it still looks brand new. I've also gotten these bamboo individual like eye wipe cleaners that I've started using when I travel. I'll preload them with like some cleansing balm, so I don't have to bring a whole thing of cleansing balm, or I don't need to put it into a separate container. I'll do like, you know, for short trips, I'll do like 4 or 5 of those, and then I'll just put them in a baggie and bring that along with me. And again, they're bamboo, they're reusable. I'm not throwing something out. I just like knowing that I'm using these reusable products instead of something that I would eventually throw away. While we're talking about washing faces, the other thing that I got this year that I know they've been around forever and ever, but for whatever reason, I had never thought to order them before or didn't think they were necessary. But after this winter where I really started taking care of my skin a lot more and washing it on a more regular basis and not washing it in the shower, but actually over the sink, these wristbands to keep the water from going up your arm or into your sleeve are amazing. I mean, they're, again, not very expensive, but man, do they make a difference. Like, it's just so nice not to have to, you know, make sure you have a towel down to dry yourself off completely after you're finished washing your face. So I would, if you haven't gotten these yet and you're into skincare, you probably already have them. But if you're into skincare and you don't have wristbands for washing your face yet, I would encourage you to get some. they make a big difference in washing your face, especially at night. Now this one is a little different, and it is the new Menopause Book by Mary Claire Haver. She is a menopause doctor down in Texas, and the book is just eye-opening. If you are in perimenopause or in your early 40s and you're starting to feel like there are things happening to your body that you're like, what the hell? Or even if you're like me and you're postmenopausal, like I've been postmenopausal for almost 5 years now, but I still am having things happening with my body or my brain or whatever that I'm like, what is that? Like, is that part of menopause? Is that hormonal changes? Her book clarifies so much. And it also goes into the history of women's healthcare, especially as it pertains to menopause. She gives you a whole toolkit in the back of the book of things like what symptom you might be having. If you're having this particular symptom, here are some suggestions on things that you could do to help with that system. If you haven't gotten this book yet, I would encourage you to take a look at it, because we're all women, and at some point we're all going to go through menopause. It's better to know what you're getting into and some solutions to some of those problems and challenges that we face when we are in premenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. Something else that I just started using this year that I never would have thought I would be this person, and that is silk pillowcases and a silk eye mask. I know, it just sounds so bougie. It's not, I'm not bougie, but it's made a difference. I love how my face feels so much softer and less wrinkled in the morning when I wake up after sleeping on my silk pillowcase. And I have neighbors who have very, very bright lights. And even with my shades down at night, the light still comes in through the windows. And I found that if I wear an eye mask, I'm actually sleeping so much better. So I do have a silk eye mask that I'm using as well. And between the two of them, the pillowcase and the eye mask, I've been sleeping so much better, but also my skin feels so much better in the morning when I wake up. This next one is way in a different direction. And it doesn't have anything to do with skincare or makeup or washing makeup off, but it's something for the kitchen. It's an oil sprayer. Again, something that I kind of looked at for quite a while, but I hadn't really pulled the trigger to get one. Well, now that I've been watching my calorie intake and really trying to pay attention to my protein grams and my calories and some fiber and just some other things that I'm trying to get a better handle on to feel healthier, buying an oil sprayer has been a game changer. I love to use avocado oil and really good olive oil, and having an oil sprayer that I can control the small amount that I put in my pan in order to do some frying or sauteing or whatever, it really truly has made a difference. And it helps keep those extra oil calories down that because you don't need a whole tablespoon. If you just do one quick spray, it gets enough on the pan to keep it nonstick and to also give some flavor to whatever you're cooking. It wasn't expensive, but boy, has it made a difference. We've made it to our third category, and that is Amazon wardrobe finds. And we're gonna start with this Packable rain jacket by Columbia. This is something that I purchased to go to Japan with me last year, and I used it a lot while I was there since I did not have an umbrella. And I've also used it on several trips I have taken over the past year. One, I got stuck in a major thunderstorm down in Florida back in the spring when I traveled to Crystal Springs, Florida, to swim with the manatees. This thing is, it's lightweight, it packs down into a nice little pouch, and it is really, really protective. I mean, I've been in some super heavy rainstorms where I didn't quite keep me completely dry, but it kept me mostly dry. I love that you can tighten the hood around your face so you can you have a little visor thing, and it keeps the rain out of your eyes. It's just a great addition to take along on any trip that you go on. And it comes in a really pretty variety of colors. Next are actually two dresses. They're the same dress, but I got them in two different colors. Last year, I got the dress, this linen dress in black, And then I liked it so much that this year I got it in this purpley blue color. And these dresses, like they're so comfortable, but they're so versatile that you can wear them really casually or you can dress them up. I have also, in addition to these dresses, I've also gotten this set of really fun rattan belts, and it's a set of 4, I believe, rattan belts with different buckles that I can add to the linen dress to just, take it up to the next level, or, give it a different look if you're trying to come up with different ways to wear your dresses on your travels. And these belts were not very expensive. They're adjustable. You can wear them whatever your waist size, or if you want to wear them on your hips. They're a little stretchy, so they're not going to be constricting. They're just a great accessory to add to your capsule wardrobes so that you can make things just a slightly different when you are traveling. Now, I don't often talk about underwear on this channel. I have talked about it recently because I found what I call magic underwear. They are amazing. I have gotten 3 sets of them now, and I love how they feel, how they wear, how they wash. They are truly the perfect underwear to take with you when you are traveling. You cannot see the seams on them when you are wearing like leggings or tighter pants or even tighter skirts or dresses that, kind of cling to your rear end, like, some of the dresses I have. They truly are seamless. Now, I've had underwear that has said it's seamless before. You can still see the edges of the underwear through whatever you're wearing. These are not that. Not to mention they're so lightweight and thin that you can wash them in the sink and they dry overnight, so that you don't have to take as many pairs with you when you are traveling. I get the boy cut style because that's just what I'm most comfortable in. And they have a variety of different colors. I've gotten like the basics, brown and tan and black. Then I've gotten the colorful ones with pinks and blues. And then I've gotten the more winter colors with the maroons and the dark colors too. Again, just really love these underwear. And I think a pack is like $14 for 6 pairs of underwear. For that price, and that's incredible. Next up are the CRZ Joggers, which you have seen in a couple of my videos. They're a newer favorite. I just got them in the spring. I love wearing these things, especially for a travel day outfit. They're comfortable, they have a little bit of stretch, but they look more stylish than like wearing a knit sweatsuit kind of jogger. They fit really well. The pockets are great. They have a nice wide waistband if that's something you like. I know not everybody loves the wide waistband. I do. I feel like it holds my pooch in when I have a wider waistband. I have really enjoyed wearing these. They're definitely one of my favorites that I have gotten this year. And another favorite that I just got recently in the spring is this merino wool hoodie jacket in this beautiful blue color. I wasn't sold on merino wool for quite a while, and then I started seeing some other travelers that spoke about using merino wool all the time, and I was like, well, I probably should try it out for myself. So I did. So the first thing I purchased was this hoodie. I love that it is thin, but it, like merino wool says it's going to do, you don't get too hot and you don't get too cold in it. It's the perfect temperature regulation weight. And it's a color that I can wear with a lot of different things. I'm tempted to get the CRZ joggers and the merino wool jacket in black too, so that I have a solid black outfit to wear. I could be like a ninja on the airplane. I don't know. I feel like it might be kind of classy for some longer trips where I want to have like an all black travel capsule wardrobe. Check it out. If you haven't used merino wool or purchased a merino wool item yet, this might be a great one to start out with. This travel vest is another find of mine, and I talked about this a lot when I did my one bag packing video several months ago. It's got multiple different pockets. It's very, very similar to the Scotty vests that are almost $200. And this travel vest by 10,000 feet, I think is what it's called, is only about like $35 or $39, like less than half the price, maybe a quarter of the price of the Scotty vest. It doesn't have quite as many pockets as the Scotty vest, but I think it's got enough to do what you need it to do for your travel vest. It's thin. It makes a great layering piece, so you don't have to, wear it by itself. Well, clearly you're going to wear something under it because it's just a vest, but you could wear it just over a shirt, or you could wear it over the hoodie like I have done, and be able to pack lots of stuff in your pockets, so you could get away with, not having to bring as much in a personal item bag if that's something that you are trying to do on a budget airline. I love the color, but it does come in a couple of other different colors too, if you're not a blue fan like I am. This flower dress, I've gotten so many comments from you guys about this flower dress, and yes, it is amazing, and it's relatively inexpensive. I think it is flattering to almost all body types, and it comes in several different patterns that you can choose from, not just this navy and white one that I have. I truly love, love, love this dress. It has pockets, it's flattering, it fits well. You can wear a regular bra with it, so you don't have to have any special bra. You could wear it in the fall, you can wear it in the spring. It's a perfect, perfect travel dress. These New Balance retro sneakers are also a new favorite of mine. I wanted something. I have the black Merrill shoes that I wore a lot over the past several years as my travel running shoe or sports shoe or athletic shoe, sneaker, whatever you want to call it. But these New Balance retro ones in cream, I wanted a different color, and I wanted something that, could be a little more versatile with whatever I wanted to wear while I was traveling. These have definitely been a winner for me. I love wearing them, and I can wear them all day long. Out of the box, they fit me great, and super, super comfortable. While we're talking about shoes, let me introduce you to my brand new, absolute favorite travel sandal, this Platruck trekking sandal. Y'all, these shoes are the bomb, the diggity bomb. These can go from a watery hike to a dressy dinner in one day if you wanted them to. And they are the perfect travel sandal. They are incredibly lightweight. They do come in like 4 or 5 different colors. They are only like 30 some odd dollars. Maybe they'll be on sale for the Prime, but these things are incredible. I am so happy that I found them because I plan on wearing them for the rest of the summer. They are truly my brand new favorite sandal of all times. If you're looking for a few other fantastic travel sandal options, this is the video you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have safe and wonderful travels.